could be either really fun or it could be really bad.
Right. Well, it's bad. And even when I'm not like in a comedy club, well, like actually I've never gone. I've worked actually comedy on a New Year's, but I didn't like it, and I don't like going out of the house ever.
The only thing I liked about when I was single and not working as a comic, I didn't mind going to New Year's Eve parties, but you're really only there for two reasons. You're there to have drinks and hopefully hook up at midnight with some stranger to welcome in the new year. That's the only reason as a young man that you would go out on New Year's Eve. Agree. So, but it never works out that way.
No.
You don't end up with some hot chick, doing it on the pile of coats in the host's bedroom.
Right.
It doesn't work out that way.
Nobody makes it.
No, because by the time midnight, I went to this one party years and years ago, probably 25 years ago, and she was smoking hot, long dark hair. She had like a black cocktail dress on. You could tell the way she flounced around that she had like thigh high stockings.
Oh, good.
And heels, and I'm like, ding, 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 ding. Yeah. That's the one I am welcoming the new year.
It was time to paint because she was prime.
I'm pacing myself drink-wise because in another 6 hours...
Yeah,
she's going to be mine.
Another 6 hours of drinking for both of us.
She's going to be mine.
It's a sure thing. Yeah.
And she drank and drank and drank. At one point, she trips over an ottoman, falls flat on her ass. Her skirt goes up, but it doesn't even matter. It was such a turn off at that point.
You were done.
That I was like, oh well, she was my only choice. There wasn't a second choice. She was the one that I was going to kiss at midnight, and so I just left. I went home.
I once went to a New Year's party that ended with people chanting, "Shave her bush." And I'm not kidding. I'm not proud I was there. I may not have chanted it along.
Was that right at midnight?
No, I was close to it. I'm not proud of it. Wow. I'm not proud that I'm part of the chant.
No, in this day and age, no. No, we mean that in a strictly non-sexual harassment sort of way.
So if you don't want to have a miserable time on New Year's Eve and you don't want to be part of a Shave Her Bush chant, I suggest you go to the Treehouse Comedy Show, which will be at no, because that was last night. Fuck. Right.
That was a great segue. But the New Year's Eve shows were last night.
Well, you just signaled me for the plugs.
Anyway, let me talk about Treehouse Comedy. They had
a show last night. I bet it went great.
It was great.
I bet.
Yeah, it was great. I wasn't there, but it was great. So anyway, Treehouse Comedy Productions in Connecticut. They're the first and foremost provider of live comedy entertainment. After 34 years, they're still rocking the place. Treehouse has shows in Fairfield, Westport, Windsor Locks, Brantford, West Haven, and soon in Danbury. TreehouseComedy.com for all upcoming shows. We're called the box office at 203-230-8700. Coming up this month in January, the great Gilbert Gottfried is going to be doing 2 shows. He's going to be at Bobby V's in Windsor Lock on January 20th. And he's going to be at the Comedy Club in Westport on January 27th. All his shows sell out, so get your tickets now. TreehouseComedy.com, 203-230-8700.
That's nice. You've done the Bobby V's location, right?
Many, many times. I like it.
Cool?
It's a great location. Right? Yeah.
That's what
and there's gambling on the premises.
I like to gamble.
Yeah, I like to gamble.
A bit of a gambler. Treehouse
I'm a huge
Comedy.
Gambler.
I'm actually not a big gambler, but that's cool. TreehouseComedy.com for tickets and information for Gilbert Gottfried. Also, you want to check out Guitar Hanger. If you're a musician, go to guitarhanger.com. They're in Brookfield, Connecticut, if you happen to be within driving distance or near the location where we shoot the Smith and Milano podcast. We shoot it? No, we record it.
No, we record it.
Right. And actually, they're the guys that help us set up our studio here, the Guitar Hanger guys. They can do...
Is that Mr. Rick Tedesco?
Rick Tedesco, our buddy.
Yeah.
They'll fix instruments for you. You can buy custom guitars. You can buy brand name guitars, strings, amps, pedals, you name it. You can rent instruments for your kids for their school band. I did that for my son with a cello. Go to guitarhanger.com.
Here's number 4.
Kind of piggybacking off of the last thing where we ranked our favorite holidays and pointed out what sucks so hard about New Year's.
Right.
Is the thing that we purposely held on to and didn't say.
What's that?
And that is the worst thing about New Year's Eve. And I can't say this from experience, but it has to be bad, is the New York City ball drop. Going to watch the ball drop. There is no way anyone on this earth could convince me that could be a good time.
I know a lot of guys that work in New Year's Eve for like the New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. They're the camera guys or the stage managers. They tell me that even though it's kind of a good time, it's probably the hardest show to work on, because you can't hear yourself. They said from the minute you get there, there's just this roar going on the whole time. And then the music is playing of the crappy performances that they have.
Yeah.
So they all have to wear earplugs, but even then, you just hear the whole time. It's physically assaulting. All the lights are bright, way, way bright, blinking and flashing lights. A million people making noise.
Yeah, it's kind of a good time for those guys who work in TV, who are making money and also have a dedicated space, which I'm sure is not big,
right?
But they have a dedicated space.
Yeah, they're not penned up
because they're producing a TV show.
Right.
Now be one of the people in the crowd.
Right.
You can't move an inch.
No, and if you're going to be there for the ball to drop, you have to get there 8 hours before.
8?
And once you're in, because you want to get a good spot, and once you're in where you are, you're not allowed to leave to come back. So you can't use the bathroom.
You realize we all leave our houses and go to these things in hopes of getting a good spot.
Right. Everything revolves around getting a good spot.
Do you know where the best spot is?
At home.
Your living room.
Sitting on your couch.
Even things where like you go out, you gather with people, and you hope to be one of the few people that gets a seat at a bar for the game, or gets a seat at this, or gets a seat at that. There's tons of fucking seats in your house, and they all belong to you. They have your name on them.
Yeah, and I'm one of these guys, if I go to one of those things, like if I'm going to an air show, I walk up and down the length of the thing going, no, not here. No, I think that the F-18 is going to come in this way. Right. I think I'm one of those guys that wants the perfect spot.
Are you goofing on me when you say the air show?
No. I like a good air show.
I used to do a bit about air shows. Yeah. It's a great place to go to die.
No, it's not.
Whether in the plane or on the ground. If you love fire that they can't put out. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love an air show.
Oh, they're terrible in terms of safety.
No. I go to the one upstate at Stewart Airport. Not Stewart Airport.
Although I do love the Blue Angels. Have you seen them?
I just saw them this past summer.
They're awesome.
I just saw
But you can't have like the Blue Angels like trained to do this. The top level professionals doing this, and then also like fucking Artie from down the block.
But they have
flipping a World War II plane.
They have nothing but professional air show people.
Just fucking go on YouTube right now. Just type in air show. You're not going to see families having a good time. You're going to see hideous raging infernos and body parts flying.
It always happens in Poland, like at the Polish air show.
No. Okay, type in American air show right now. You're not going to see a good time.
There hasn't been an accident in an American air show in years and years and years.
What are you, a statistician for American air shows?
We go to the air show every year up at Stewart Air. The New York Air Show.
Are you part of the American Air Show Coalition?
No, I just sit there on my blanket watching these planes fly over me at really fast speeds. It's very exciting.
Sounds safe.
I don't know how safe it is, but it's exciting.
Oh my God.
But anyway, I get there early enough to get a good fucking seat.
Do you wear a t-shirt that says my mother went to Florida and all I got was this stupid t-shirt?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
you
don't.
do.
No.
You wear your goofy hat that you got at Disney World. Every once in a while you say some dumbass shit. And going to air shows all the time is now on that list.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice a year.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Cinco.
These predictions
confusing me.
were made back in 1968.
Okay.
All right? For 50 years in the future. Now.
So we're going to see.
That would be now.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what should be happening in 2018.
All right.
Dolphins and apes will be engineered to become more useful. The next generation of domestic servants. So basically, every house will have apes and dolphins.
In the 50s, they thought that?
1968.
1968. Okay.
They will be.
Why do I have 50s written down here?
So
well, 60s.
Might have come out in the 50s. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Do you have a dolphin servant?
I don't.
Do you have an ape servant?
They got that one wrong, my friend.
They really got that one wrong. So
how many are there?
I don't know. The best part is that they said they will become more useful. Like
yeah.
Like we're also.
What were they doing in '68? Taking out the trash?
They were really useful. Yeah. So
that was my dolphin.
Also, they predicted that back in 1964 that humans back in the 60s were just little more than evolutionary stepping stones, and that the humans will have more technological and mechanical abilities in their bodies.
That's true.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I mean, we're not science fiction movies, but nano robot technology is...
No, but he's talking about evolution, that your body will somehow evolve into being more technologically superior to the way they were back in the 60s.
Well, our brains evolved enough to figure out how to make nanorobots,
right,
which will soon be inserted into our bodies to preemptively strike against sickness and disease.
All right, I'll give that one a half a point.
All
right. Deep freezing will be used to preserve people suffering from a disease or disorder that can't be cured, yet thawed when there is a cure.
Yeah, they did that. We're doing that, but we just don't know if it's ever going to work. Ted Williams' head is on ice somewhere.
Yeah, that's the rumor, but is it really true? Is Ted Williams' head really on ice?
He's not the only head that's frozen out there. I don't know who else, but nothing's coming to mind right now. But I know there's a bunch of frozen heads in a room somewhere.
They also... I dated them. Thank you.
Hey,
But also deep freezing people in order to undergo journeys of thousands and thousands of years exploring the distant corners of the galaxy.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
But we didn't do that.
No,
we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that
as far
at
as I
all. No. So, and also suggest like going to Mars, freezing people and sending them to Mars.
We went to Mars.
No, we haven't been to Mars.
We sent the fucking robot to Mars.
Yeah, we sent things.
All right, well, we sent a robot with a camera. We could see things.
Yeah, but that's not like we went to Mars.
Well, we will.
When?
We're getting around
are we going?
to it.
When are we
we'll
going
get
to
around
Mars?
to it.
So,
we're busy right now.
In the 1930s, they predicted that by 2018... fashion is going to be a whole different thing. They're going to, designers suggested that skirts will be a thing of the past and women will be dressing in trousers.
No trousers around. Very little fabric.
Several suggest that an outfit will be adaptable, changing from formal daytime wear to man-hunting evening wear with a few quick additions, subtractions, or adjustments.
They do have that.
Yeah, they do have that. It's called putting on a hat.
No, they have adjustable outfits.
Yeah.
Nobody buys them.
Yeah.
Because it's bonkers. You just go home and change.
Yeah, where you just pull something off and you have a mini skirt. One woman will even have her own presumably battery-powered headlight secured in her hair to help her find the right man. So they have a headlight to look at men, I guess, when you're in these dark nightclubs.
What? When did they predict that? In the 30s?
Yeah.
Jesus. The lighting issues. I'm confused by that one. Headlamps to find dudes?
Yeah, to find dudes. And they also predicted that dresses will be made out of aluminum or made of netting, and some will even be climate adjusting.
They do that, but only in the fashion shows. Nobody buys it.
Right. Well, I have the Hanes T-shirts that wick away moisture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The moisture-free T-shirts. Microfiber, baby. Boom. Fuck 1930. We got you.
They also say that shaving will be a thing of the past for men, along with ties and pockets.
Well, it's kind of shaving's evolved. It's very different.
Right. And he also said he will, however, wear his phone attached to his chest. All right. They got that right.
You got that right.
All right. And carry a little pouch for money, keys.
We did that.
And candy for the ladies.
Candy for the ladies? Did they give out candy for the ladies back in the day? I got to restart that.
When you meet a
Not
woman,
a bad move.
No.
Not a terrible move.
No. Would you like a Mentos?
You want a Butterfinger? No, you're not into Butterfingers? Peppermint? What else you got?
Whatever
I got it all.
want.
Skittles?
TreehouseComedy.com, of course, is the leading comedy here in Connecticut. They have clubs all over Connecticut. You can go to TreehouseComedy.com or you can call the box office at 203-230-8700. Gilbert Godfrey's coming up here at the end of January 20th and 27th. Check him out. A master. You have to go see Gilbert. All his shows sell out, so get your tickets soon. If you want to book me, R.C. Smith, I have some dates coming up as well with Treehouse Comedy. Check those out, treehousecomedy.com. Call the box office, 203-230-8700.
If you need any kind of instrument of any kind, you go to guitarhanger.com. If you want to, I just rented my son a cello there. and you can do the same. Your son wants to play, or your daughter wants to play trumpet or whatever, recorder, go to guitarhanger.com. If you're a musician, you want a